Thank you so much for stopping to chat today.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What are you most excited for people to see tonight?
Oh, wow. Well, the entire film as a whole is this brilliant journey from start to finish. It is a coming-of-age story. It is a road trip story. It has these incredible highs and lows. If people walk out of the theater with dry eyes, they might not be human. So it is really a tremendous feat of storytelling, and for people to actually indulge and see it on a big screen, it is its perfect art form viewing. His animation is breathtaking, literally breathtaking. So I highly recommend for people to just go out and see the film.
Yeah, just from the trailer, I was like, oh, this is going to be like emotional, gorgeous.
Oh yeah, he excels. Every film is a step forward in his animation, and even I was the director of all the English voiceover performances, and me going back and watching the trailer over and over, there's simple things like the flash in an iris, or the way the hair moves, or the way the wind moves, or the way that just in the background you see these small little things that draw your attention that are such an attention to the specific detail of creating the mood, and he is so good at that.
I'm so excited to check it out. And then last question, I've been asking everyone, kind of hard to pick a favorite, but what anime would you recommend, besides this one, for people to check out?
If you're in the mood to learn more about Makoto Shinkai, you need to see either Your Name or Weathering with You. Weathering with You is my personal favorite. You can watch that on HBO Max tonight if you want. It's really a beautiful, beautiful film. As for other anime, it just depends on your mood. If you're in the mood for something more action and adventure-oriented, watch Akira. If you're in the or Ghost in the Shell. Or if you're in the mood for something more romantic, watch some Makoto Shinkai. I can't believe I just did that. Makoto Shinkai, and watch Your Name. That's a beautiful film about falling in love.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that. Sorry, Makoto. Sorry. Oh my God.
So congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
My family is a huge fan of Turning Red, so we're very excited to hear you in this as well. How would you describe Chika?
I would say she's a really gutsy person who's almost the complete opposite of Suzume, and Suzume is really taken aback, and I think a lot of people get taken aback by her big personality, but once you really get to know her, she's really empathetic, and she just bees herself.
Awesome. And how would you describe this movie in 3 words?
Oh, I mean, I haven't watched the whole movie yet, but knowing the director, Makoto Shinkai, I would say magical, beautiful, and heartwarming.
And what are you most excited for people to see tonight?
I'm excited to see, honestly, everything about the animation. I feel like the animators put so much work, and they're not 100% appreciated. But when you watch it, I feel like it's just gonna blow everyone's mind.
Awesome. And then final question. I know it's kind of hard to pick like a favorite. So just what anime would you recommend people check out? It doesn't have to be a favorite.
Okay, besides Suzume, which everyone should watch, I would say my favorite would be Cowboy Bebop and Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Okay, 100% agree with you on that. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So what are you most excited for people to see tonight?
I mean, I'm most excited to see it because I only saw my parts when I recorded, so I didn't even know it was necessarily like, you know, fantasy, epic until I saw the trailer, and I was like, I'd watch that movie. Who's in that? So I guess just the whole thing. I know that's probably a basic answer, but
yeah, I love that. You're like, oh, who's in that? Oh, me.
Oh, I'm in that. Yeah. So like, there was a couple magical elements, I guess, in some of the scenes I was in, but my brain kind of didn't realize it was like a whole epic adventure. So
awesome.
I'm excited.
Oh well, I'm excited now. You've got me even more so.
See, I'm a good hype woman.
You are. You're perfect.
I'm the one in the background being like, brr, brr, brr. Suzume.
I love it. Okay, so not really a favorite because it's impossible to pick a favorite anime, but what would you recommend people check out?
Ooh. Okay, so one of my favorites of all time was I really loved Satoshi Kon, and there's a show called Paranoia Agent. So people probably know him better for like he did a movie called Paprika. I believe he did Millennium Actress. I might be mixing up my directors now, but he did some really good stuff. But Paranoia Agent's like a supernatural, psychological thriller, mystery. Like it's a bunch of stuff in one. And it's like 13 episodes, so check it out, I think.
That feels like a quick and easy binge. So yeah, awesome. And then how would you describe your character, especially since you don't know the whole movie?
I mean, it's funny because she's the mom I would be. Like, she's cool. She's, she got twins. She's a little tired, but she's also not the mom who's like, "Hi, kids. Do you want a juice box?" And then she's like, "Knock it off," Like, so it's like, I feel like she's relatable probably to like moms who are doing their best.
That's me. I hear you. My kid's right there on her phone waiting for the movie.
She's just like, "Oh, you're not even cool, mom."
I know, right? And like, this is so cool. And she's like, "I just can't wait for this movie to start."
She's like, "Whatever. Just don't sit next to me."
Exactly. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, myself. Good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So do you. I love the
Thank
dress.
you. Is that a little purple in your hair?
It is. Just a little. And a little
Love
blue.
it. There it is.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's
I
fun.
wish I'm not brave enough yet.
Just do it. That's why I say just do it. It's been like 5 years now I've been doing it. It's fun.
So good.
Yes.
So good. I did go blonde for a little bit and then I went back, but I liked it. It was fun.
Well, maybe purple will be next.
Maybe purple.
Well, congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
What are you most excited for people to see in this movie?
Honestly, it's the journey to see where they start from, these amazing adventures they go on, the emotional journey that they go through, like for Tamaki and like her relationship with Suzume. I mean, as a mom, I like identify with her so much, and I get
I already heard that there might be some tears. I got my kid with me.
Good.
She's just over there now, but
Yeah, but I mean, as a mom, you understand like that relationship, and when you're just trying to do your best for your daughter or your son or your child, and you're just there's that moment where you're just not able to connect, and then like you find that moment you are able to connect. It's just so beautiful. And
you're gonna make me cry now.
God, stop.
I was like, no,
I got
not ready for this. No. So change of subject. Let's go change the subject. Okay. So, not picking a favorite because I know that's super hard. But like, what anime would you recommend that people check out besides this one, of course?
Yes, watch Suzume. I recommend all of Shinkai's Your Name, Weathering With You. One of my favorites of all time is Spirited Away. Yes, it's so good. And then I also love like Initial D. Totally opposite, totally different kind of show. But I'm into cars, and it was like one of my favorites. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and congratulations. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it and love it as much as I do.
I'm so excited.
Get your tissues. Get your tissues.
I know, that's what I've heard.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for stopping to chat with me today. So, what are you most excited for people to see in this movie?
The art. I mean, I love our voices, but it's just a work of art. The colors, the expression. It's so exciting to see a work being embraced worldwide, and we've just gone through such a difficult time, and I'm so proud of how art has been a connection for all of us, not just as civilians, but as voice actors. This has been, our community has really helped us keep afloat for the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, just from the trailer, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be like a journey.
I think we're all getting a second childhood. I mean, if you missed out on the first one, right now everybody's going back and like rechecking off their dreams, because life is short, and I think that's what this movie is all about, is discovering doors that needed to be opened.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. I love that so much. So you might have just heard this last question that I asked her, but so you can't pick a favorite. It's super hard. That's what everyone's saying. But what anime would you recommend that people check out?
Ooh, I'm a fan of Your Lie in April. And I gotta go with some of my OGs, Vampire Knight, the Fate Stay Night series, Unlimited Blade Works and beyond. Gotta give a shout out to my Rin Tosaka fans and Yuki Cross fans.
Well, thank you so much for stopping to chat today, and congratulations. I'm super excited to check the movie out.
Me too.
Hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. What's your name?
Tessa.
Tessa, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is super exciting.
Super exciting.
The trailer is like beautiful. I cannot wait to see this movie. But what are you most excited for people to see?
Me as a chair. No, but honestly, aside from that, it's a gorgeous movie. Like the art is incredible. The soundtrack is incredible. I've just become a fan of the Radwimps, who did the soundtrack, and I've been like going on YouTube and like listening to everything they've ever done. It's incredible. So it's just a beautiful marriage of sound and visuals and writing. It's everything. It's hitting on all cylinders. I mean, there's I don't want to give too many. I don't want to
Yeah,
give any
it's hard.
spoilers for the film, but it really deals with a lot of the heartbreak and sadness from the disaster in Japan, and it just. Yeah, I mean, it explores it in a totally different way, so I'm excited.
I've heard that if you don't cry, then you have no soul.
I've said those exact words to people. I'm like, if this doesn't make you cry at least once, you have nothing in your chest. Like, you have no soul.
It makes me excited for it because I do love a good cry.
Yeah.
And I like a movie that makes me feel something. So I'm very much looking forward
I mean, I cried in the studio recording some of my parts, so...
not even having seen the whole thing.
Not even having seen it, just the scene that I was in, I was just like... It brought me to tears. You know?
I mean, okay, so it's very powerful.
Very powerful.
So what was it about this that I would say that brought you to want to be a part of it, but clearly the emotion is part of it?
Honestly, like, it just came to me as an audition, pretty much like every other audition, but a lot of times you don't really get the luxury of getting to see what you're auditioning for. You know, you get like a vague breakdown, a vague character description, maybe a piece of art, you know, a page of kind of random script. With this, like, they gave us 3 clips from the movie, and so we got to hear what the original sounded like. We got to use that to base our performance off of, and I was instantly intrigued by why is he a chair? And I was like, this looks amazing. By the time I had finished doing this audition, I'm like, I really hope I get this because I need to know more about this story. So it had me hooked instantly.
I mean, that's high praise. Yeah. So I've been asking everyone, and most people say it's very hard to pick their favorite. So let's just say an anime you recommend that people check out. Doesn't have to be your favorite.
Okay, well, I mean, this one for sure.
Well,
besides this one, I've really just been getting into anime lately because my daughter watches it, and so I've been watching a bunch. So I mean, I'd probably have to watch more of it. I'm a big car guy, so there was this manga that I read called Initial D, and I actually really enjoyed the anime for that. So if you're a car person, check out Initial D.
And you're not the first person to say that on this car.
Am I really?
You know.
That's amazing. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations. I'm very excited to check this out. I can't wait.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very excited to check this out. So what was it that made you want to be Suzume? Like, what about her just really drew you to the project?
Ooh, what about her? I think that her big arc is she's dealt with a lot of loss in her life. We see that she's lost her mother as a very young girl, and I think that when we first meet her, she's a bit of a guarded character. She might even be a little bit afraid of like the world. And the story is really like about her journey opening back up again and, you know, making peace with the past and like knowing that it's okay to feel sad, to miss people from the past, but also like how important it is to keep moving on in life. And I thought that was a really beautiful, important message. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm excited to check it out. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.